warm welcome to Superscreen News at 10, broadcasting to you live from Lagos. I am Adenike Uweye Ajiboye. The leadership of the New People's Democratic Party, NPDP, in the All Progressives Congress, APC, will today meet with President Muhammadu Buhari. The leader of the NPDP, Kawu Baraje, who disclosed this to journalists in Ilorin, said the meeting with President Buhari will take place after a dialogue with Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. Baraje said he is hopeful that at the end of the meetings with the President and the Vice President, the APC will come out stronger and become more united in the general interest of the citizenry. And now President Muhammadu Buhari has called on state governors to support their wives and their various humanitarian activities. President Buhari made the call when wives of state governors under the auspices of the governors under the auspices of the Northern and Southern Governors' Wives Forum paid a visit to the President. In a statement by the Director of Information to wife of the President, Suleiman Haruna, President Buhari commended the wives of the governors for their various humanitarian activities. The President also encouraged them to interface with the Central Bank of Nigeria and Federal Ministry of Agriculture over new and existing opportunities. The wife of the President, Aisha Muhammadu Buhari, while speaking on the occasion, underscored the complementary role played by wives of governors in supporting programs and policies of their husbands. And our Senate President Bukola Saraki will today meet with the leadership of the Joint Health Sector Unions, JOHESU, for the second time as the Senate continues its quest to halt the lingering strike embarked upon by health workers under the aegis of the union. The Senate President's media office, who disclosed this, said the meeting will hold in Saraki's office by 3 p.m. local time. You'll recall that the health workers had embarked on strike in April, accusing the federal government of failing to honor terms of agreement it's reached with JOHESU since 2009, especially the one reached on September 30, 2017, with a time frame of 5 weeks. The Inspector General Police, IGP Prime Idris, has come under heavy scrutiny by Nigerians over his failure to withdraw policemen attached to some very important persons, especially politicians and other private sector players. Report says thousands of policemen are still guarding former political office holders, including former senators, former governors, and former House of Representatives members, as well as businessmen who are enjoying police protection at the expense of Nigerians. You'll recall that the IGP had announced the withdrawal of a policeman on March 19 and gave April 20 as deadline. However, report shows majority of the police personnel are yet to return to their respective commands a month after the deadline expired. Lagos State Governor Akinwumi Ambode has attributed his achievement in the last 3 years to God. According to him, the feats attained across the length and breadth of the state are divinely inspired. Governor Ambode, who spoke at a special Thanksgiving service held at Lagos House in Ikeja, Alausa, to mark the 3rd anniversary of his administration, said it is obvious that from the upward trajectory of the state that God is involved in the process of thinking, planning, executing policies and programs for the people. These, according to the governor, had resulted in wonderful accomplishments for the state. On his part, senior pastor of House on the Rock Church, Paul Adefarasi, commended Governor Akinwumi Ambode for the infrastructural strides and progressive development of the state's economy. Zamfara State Police Command has confirmed the death of 7 persons in a fresh attack launched by gunmen in Gidan-Goga District, Maradun, a local government area of the state. A public relations officer of the command, DSP Mohammed Sheikho, disclosed this to journalists in Guzau on Sunday. He said the unidentified bandits attacked people of Gidan Labo, a village, while the victims were clearing their farmlands to prepare for this year's rainy season. Sheikho said the command and other security agencies have already deployed security personnel to the area to maintain peace and stability. He, however, urged people of the state to continue to support scrutiny agents with information on criminals to enable them to take proactive measures. And now, no fewer than 100 prisoners in Anambra State have benefited from a free medical outreach of the National Youth Service Corps (NYSC) as part of events marking the 45th anniversary of the Corps. Coordinator of NYSC in the state, Ebenezer Olawale, disclosed this to journalists in Oka. Olawale said the scheme had done well in the last 45 years in executing its mandate of building bridges across the country. The coordinator described Anambra as one of the safest states for Corps members in the country and thanked God for the good security atmosphere in the state. If you've just joined us, you're watching Superscreen News at 10. We'll take a short break here, and when we return, we'll bring you business news. So join us again.
Before they come, they're supposed to, give us some information. Notice. At least maybe a week or so. There was nothing like that.
Hunger is everywhere in Nigeria. People are dying every day, but Nigeria government are keeping quiet. How's not killing people? Why?
It's not what we expected because of these old men that are leading us, and you people know, you are aware that these people are not the right people to lead us. These kind of people that are leading us here are people of black mind. They just care about themselves and their family.
You are affecting my village. Let me use grass. If I call it use grass, I'm not a mistake. The other place where they build a shop, call it plaza. Each shop there are 4 million naira. So I don't have the money, so I have to leave. If you plan to get a tribal mark, it takes a lot of pain, but after some time, you enjoy it. No, we experience hold up now during the construction time. Then after some time, we start enjoying it.
The way they are doing the construction is too slow. It's too slow. The construction is too slow. They should stop the construction and make sure people go into their businesses and do their businesses.
Well, it's so glad to have you back. You're still watching Superscreen News at 10. And now in business world, the 3 tiers of government may soon have their monthly allocation increased as the federal account increased, as the Federation Account Allocation Committee (FAC) is targeting 1 trillion naira for the monthly disbursement. A chairman FAC Commissioner of Finance, Sorum Mahmood Yunusa, disclosed that the 1 trillion naira allocation target during an interview after the committee's meeting in Abuja. A total of 701.022 billion naira was shared by the federal government, state, and local government as allocation for the month of April. The committee, headed by the Minister of Finance, Kemi Adeosun, is made up of commissioners of finance from the 36 states of the Federation, the Accountant General of the Federation, Ahmed Idris, and representatives of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC. Others are representatives of the Federal Inland Revenue Service, the Nigeria Customs Service, a Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission, as well as the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN. The Air Transport Services Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, ATSEN, and the National Union of Air Transport Employees, NOATE, have threatened to shut down the operations of Courtney Aviation Services Limited, BSSL, for failing to allow its members of staff to join industry unions. The management of BASL, in a statement, however, described the threat about unions as an act of lawlessness. According to BASL, contrary to the allegations that the members of staff and their services terminated because they threatened to join a union, the members of staff who were relieved of their appointments were those who had either attained retirement age or who are found not to be diligent in their duties. A General Secretary of NOATE, Olayin Kabiuyi, told journalists that the union and ATSEN had issued a 7-day ultimatum to Courtney for the breach of the rights of its employees to joining and belonging to industry unions. The Lagos State government is set to link Bariga community to the Third Mainland Bridge with the upgrade and reconstruction of Odusi Road. Governor Akinwumi Ambode assured residents who will be affected by the project that they will be adequately compensated. The governor, who was represented by Commissioner of Information Kehinde Bamgbetu, disclosed this at a stakeholders meeting with residents of the area. The governor assured residents that their interests will be protected, but urged them to cooperate with the construction personnel. Commissioner for Fiscal Planning and Urban Development, Rotimi Ogunleye, said the road will improve the standard of living in the area and accommodate the expected increase in traffic volume. And that's it in business news. We'll take another short break. I want more news from the foreign scene and then sports after this timeout. Join us again.